Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum all of you. How are you all? Good, Alhamdulillah. Okay, beta. We are on the very first unit or bragging of our textbook Vision 8. ठीक है, and today is the second day. So up till now we already have read the first two paragraphs, and in that we already discussed that it was a scene of a class and the first day after the summer vacations, and all the students were discussing about how they spent their summer vacations. One girl, Fatima, who was very much famous for her posting nature, she loved to post about her father's job and about her rich relatives, exotic trips, everything. She was giving a presentation about her trip to Japan. She had been to Japan on her vacations, and for making her presentation more attractive, more interesting, she even had pictures mounted on chart paper to show the class. Okay, now beta, come to page number 3. ठीक है, paragraph number 3 and paragraph number 4. Pause the video, read them silently, and after that I will read them out for you. Pause the video. Okay, shall I start? So this summer, my uncle, who is Pakistan's ambassador to Japan and lives with his family in Tokyo, invited me and my brother to visit them for the entire vacation. Can you imagine 2 whole months of fun in a foreign land? Anyway, they live in the diplomatic enclave and have 14 servants and 4 cars. One of them is a Pathfinder. I even learned how to drive, as in the enclave the rules are different. Uncle Suraj had the entire trip planned really well. For the first week we rested and worked off our jet lag. Next we went on a tour of Japan with my cousins. It is such a beautiful place. We went to Kyoto and visited Mount Fujiyama along with tons of Shinto shrines. We even went skydiving, rock climbing and pearl diving. Japan is famous for its Mikimoto pearls. I went to the village where they are farmed. Since Uncle Suraj is so well known, they gave us gifts of expensive pearls as well. As Fatima spoke, she kept turning on to the pictures she had so meticulously put in order. As she came to her grand finale, she embellished by bragging. She stated that she even met the Emperor of Japan and was invited to his house to spend the next summer. Ring ring, the bell rang to signal the end of the first class on the first day back at school. Miss Isra quickly assigned the next person, who was to present her summer vacation story tomorrow. Anjali was quite nervous. She hadn't really been anywhere as her mother was ill that summer and she had spent most of her time at the hospital. She had come to know the doctors and other staff very well. She had even been allowed into the operation theatre to observe the procedure with the medical students. Okay, so it was so. Now I have got some questions for you. The first question is, at what post was Uncle Siraj designated in Japan? Question 2 is, what new thing did Fatima learn? Question 3 is, what special places did Fatima visit on her trip to Japan? Question 4 is, why was Andalib so nervous? So now pause the video again, and on the basis of the paragraphs we just read, find the answers to these questions and then I'll discuss mine with you. Pause the video. Okay, shall I start? At what post was Uncle Siraj designated in Japan? Okay, what was his post? So Uncle Siraj was Pakistan's ambassador to Japan, isn't it? What new thing did Fatima learn? What was the new thing she learned? She learned driving, isn't it? She learned driving there. What special places did Fatima visit on her trip to Japan? Okay, beta. So now Fatma, she went to Kyoto, visited Mount Fujiyama along with tons of Shinto shrines, and she even went skydiving, rock climbing, pearl diving, and also went to the village where the Mikimoto pearls are farmed, isn't it? Yes. Okay, next. Why was Anjali so nervous? Yes, why was Andalip so nervous? Andalip was so nervous as she hadn't been anywhere, as her mother was ill that summer and she had spent most of her time at the hospital. So she had nothing as interesting as Fatima to present in the class. So she was being nervous. Okay, let's move forward. Okay, beta, here I have got two more paragraphs for you. Read them silently, pause the video, read them silently, and after that I'll read them out for you. Okay, pause the video, read them. Okay, now listen to me. At home that evening, Andalip was dejectedly discussing the topic to present in class with her father. She had no pictures like Fatima or highly placed relatives. How could she dazzle the class? Her father explained that the aim was not to dazzle but to be modest and honest. She should show exactly how she spent her time usefully. Instantly, a light went on in Andalip's head, and she asked her father to take her to the hospital to photograph the patients and staff. The next morning, armed with her presentation, Andalip marched into the school feeling quite confident, and she was doing the right thing. Instead of giving in to temptation and concocting a story, she was going to tell the truth without overstating anything. When she entered the assembly area, she was stunned. The entire school was huddled over something. She shoved her way to the center and saw Fatma showing off her pictures and claiming all the attention. Andalip was inflamed. Was it too late to change her presentation and say that she had gone to America or Disneyland? As for the absence of photographs, she could say that security reasons prohibited taking pictures. What a brilliant idea! She had read enough books and talked with Auntie Sarah at the hospital to know all about America. She was going to give in to the temptation and become a braggart. So it was so now that Andalip, when she asked her father that how could I do that, so her father he advised her that the main thing is to be honest, isn't it? And you should be honest enough in whatever you are speaking. And she was quite confident, but after that something happened that she made up her mind to change the presentation. Okay, beta, now I have got some more questions for you. Here they are. The first one is, what was Andalip's father advice to her? Second, influenced by her father's advice, what did Fatma decide to do? Why Andalip thought of changing her presentation? Why did she choose America or Disneyland only? So again, pause the video, try to find the answers to these questions, okay? And after that, I'll discuss mine with you. Pause the video. Okay, beta, shall I start? The first question. What was Andalip's father advice to her? So Andalip's father, he advised her that the aim shouldn't be to dazzle, but to be modest and honest. And she should show exactly how she spent her time usefully. She should be honest enough, isn't it? In whatever she is presenting. Okay. Influenced by her father's advice, what did Fatma decide to do? So now, influenced by her father's advice, what did Fatma decide to do? Fatma decided to present exactly how she spent her time, isn't it? And she was going to tell the truth. Okay, she decided to tell the truth. Okay, why Andalip thought of changing her presentation? Now, after she got influenced by her father's advice and she made up her mind. So after that, what happened that she thought of changing her presentation at the last moment? So beta, it was that when she entered the assembly area, what did she see? She saw that Fatma showing off her pictures and claiming all the attention. The whole school was huddled over it, and Andalip, she was inflamed. Okay, she got inflamed, and she thought of changing her presentation. why did she choose America or Disneyland only? Okay, so why did she choose America or Disneyland only? Why didn't she choose this England? Why didn't she choose China? Why didn't means any other place? So she chose America, or she had chosen America or Disneyland only because she had read enough about Disneyland, and also she had discussed to Auntie Sarah a lot about America. So she had enough knowledge about these two places. So she decided to choose America or Disneyland only. Okay. And with this, we come to an end of today's class. So, beta, let's meet in the next class, inshallah. Till then, stay safe, take care, jazakallah.